Hey again, this is Steve back in the shop. I wanted to kind of bring everybody up to speed. I know if you've been following, you've seen an M Farmall that I'm working on. You've seen some of the videos where I had to replace some seals and whatnot in between. I had it split and all that. Well, this is where that tractor is going. I started some of the disassembly and I stopped. I was actually working on this tractor, but the engine is it's frozen solid. I mean, it might as well be a solid chunk of metal. So what I did with that other tractor, I bought that M, got it running, and I'm going through it, cleaning it up, replacing the leaking seals and whatnot. And I'm going to put that tractor in this. Now this is a Trojan, the old-fashioned Trojan utility speed patrol. They had one version of this that actually had right here, these four bolts had scarfers that came down. I guess you could buy them for this one to tear the dirt up before the blade hit. This is the carriage for the blade, obviously the cylinders. This one here had a pump that went right here that drove off the engine. The pump was just was junk. It had gotten loose. The pulley got loose on the shaft, and it ate the pulley up. It ate the shaft up, and the bearings in the pump were shot anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is leave that bare and just go back with the live hydraulics off the other tractor and call it a day. Let me come back around here. This was a platform that you actually sit on. You can see where the four bolts there, where the seat mounted. Good heavy platform. This thing actually, when I got it, it had duals on it. The outside wheels were gone. The rims were on it, but the tires were missing. But the rims were shot, so I scrapped them out. I didn't want duals on it anyhow. So, but like I said, this is a stage 2 Super M, and I mentioned in another video I had an engine in there in the shop that I was going to do some work with to see if I couldn't get it up and going. I'm going to put that engine in here. This is actually a stage 2 Super M, a 53 model, but it's got a 42 or 3 model engine in it. I have to look it back up. You can see the old Magneto there. So this tractor is no stranger to having the engine swapped out. You see the touch controls up on the top on these, not in the bottom. And notice the holes are plugged where normally the tubings would go, the plumbing would go. And obviously it's got the disc brakes. Now this is a unique feature I've never seen. There is no temperature gauge on this tractor. It looks pretty much factory to me. I looked up and underneath there and there's nothing in it but a plug. So like I said earlier, I had started some of the disassembly. I took it apart. I got the blade. If you walk over here with me, this is the blade that came off of it. I actually got that tricycle. That's a 806 tricycle that I was going to use. When you pull this tractor out from underneath the road grader portion of it, it will have no front end under it. So you got to put a tricycle back on it to move. And that's what I was going to do with this. But I've since bought that M, and it had a tricycle on it. So this tricycle here will be up for sale here soon. But anyway, there's the blade that goes on that. If I get back centered here. And like with all these videos, I try to kind of, once the time comes, I'll try to post updates where you can see this stuff. I don't make slick videos. I'm not a videographer kind of a guy. I'm just some old dude with a shop and a bunch of wrenches. So if you just kind of bear with me here, it might be an interesting trip. So anyway, this is Steve again, back to the shop. Thanks for watching.